Now, the rib command runs parallel to your sketch plane. So we are going to create a sketch plane and we're going to add a rib. Now, just as a quick reminder, the sketch plane this one appears small, but we're allowed to drag it to any size. It is a infinite size within Fusion 360. Now we're going to drop a sketch on this new plane, and I'm going to hit P for project geometry, and I'm going to project the shape of this body. Now it might be in the way, so I'm going to hide it. And then this is something fun with the rib command. We can just add an incomplete line, and we'll see in a second, it's going to solve. We're going to finish sketch. Let's turn that body back on. And the rib command is hiding down in here. So we're going to select this profile, and now it asks us for its distance. Oops. Now we're going to do the flip direction here. And that's our rib. We can hit OK. And then I'm in the way. Let me move over. We can turn our sketch back on, and we can do this other line here. So I'm going to hit S for shortcuts and then R, and it's the first one. That's the quicker way to get to it. We're going to select our profile. And again, it solves this whole shape. It just extrapolates to where it needs to go. And we're going to hit OK. Now let's look at making a sketch plane on the center one. Here's a fun little feature. If you select mid-plane, it'll ask you for two surfaces, and then it'll pop one right in the center. So that was a math-free way of figuring it out. We can use things like arcs. And I'm already seeing the problem, but we're going to put it in anyway so I can show it to you. We're going to hit OK. And we'll do a finish sketch. I'll do SR to grab a rib command. And then this should blow up right here. It can't be completed because it's trying to connect with this solid, but there's a gap. So this is a solvable problem. We can go into here and we can just move our endpoints and watch this. We'll do SR, grab that rib, and then we're going to pull that to the thickness we like. So for our final sketch plane, I'm just going to show you here that we have the ability to even use something like a spline. One thing hidden inside the rib tool is this extent type, which is to next. And so the nice thing is we can select the distance. So if we want more of a strut, we can use the rib tool to make that solution for us. As you can see, it's a little bit of a drag to have to keep creating planes and then dropping your ribs in. So we can come to the pattern on path feature hidden right here. And we can come to the features and we can select the ribs we want. We can select the path we like. And then we can just pattern this feature. Now, because I know these things are 9 inches, I can just drop this in here and I can quickly have a solution that I can show my boss. Now for the web tool, we can just sketch onto a pre-existing surface, and then all of our ribs or all of our webbing is going to go down from there. So let me make a quick little sketch. If you double click, it will finish your line and it'll give you a new line. Of course, we're going to finish sketch, and then we're going to find the web command. It happens to be right here. And I'm holding down the command. We're going to make this a 10th. I'm holding down the command key to add more lines to this. And then as you can see, this is a spider web. It's just another way that I remember it. Like I'm putting a spider web down and then everything's drooping down from there. I'm recreating a real world part right here. You can see it. So Let's see how the webbing tool can help us. So right now I'm in sketch mode, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line here. And again, it doesn't need to be fully complete. You'll see in a second. We're going to finish sketch. Looks like it hit it on me for some reason. And we're going to jump down to the web command. We're going to select this one. Make it a little bit smaller. Do one side flip like that. We're going to hit OK. And now we have a boundary of some sort. So I'm going to add another sketch to here. Of course, the nice thing is I don't need to make a new plane. And let me recreate the bosses that happen to have webbing. So we're going to encourage it. Maybe something like that. We're going to do a circle. Let's see if it'll follow that. Oops. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Okay. Let's throw a constraint on that of equal. I'm going to use the break command here. We're going to break that, and then I'm going to turn that into a construction line so we can see the two different solutions here. So now we're going to finish sketch, and we're going to do the web. We'll do the shortcut this time, so we'll do S for the shortcuts, and then W. It's the first one on the top here. So let's pick our pieces. So the nice thing about the web tool is we can pick our features. And look at this. This is extending all the way here. See this extend curves? It is now finishing. So if we unselect that, look at that. We now have this is a continuous line because I didn't break it. I didn't use that break command like I did up here. But this break command, I broke this and then turned it into a construction line. And now we can simulate off of the original part. Click the link below to get the extrusion troubleshooting checklist I made for you.